Notice that our ticks are still very negative, and the AD line as well. When you see the AD at like 1700 like this and 2200, this is what we call pegged. And this relationship here of the breadth is about 7 to 1 negative on the NYSE and 2.5 to 1 negative on the NASDAQ. So those of you that are following on the Thinkorswim quad, you know you have that. Those are the bubbles there. There's links in this thing to show you, you know, what you need. And we've got the weighted AD is firmly negative and sectors are firmly negative, except that XLK is starting to catch a little bit of a bid here. All right, so that could put a wrench into the short sort of thesis here if the XLK starts to rally, which it is. So I think NQ then needs to be long, because NQ should move higher. And where is that going to go to? Probably to this 20 MA, 12,566, right? And there, we're already there. We're there, boom. So that's a sell. See how that's quickly a sell to go to that 20 MA? So there's a perfect example of like 20 period moving average on the 5 minute that actually came into play. And notice that we saw the setup because we saw that the XLK really quickly, we got a heads up that the XLK was turning. XLK is going to take ES higher, but it's also has an even bigger relationship on the NQ because the NQ is so tech heavy. All right, now we're going to buy more NQ simply because that XLK is coming back to this high area. And if we cross it, we'll buy more. And we think XLK will move up to here. So if XLK moves up to here, to 140, then we'll be a seller of these contracts. We'll just sell it all right there on a push higher. Here it comes. All right, here comes the push. I want to be a seller on that push. Ticks are holding positive here on the NYSE. You see them here? NASDAQ rather, which is the right side is NASDAQ. So holding positive. Now we're expecting XLK to make one more push up higher here. Should happen. See how it's not budging there? It's not falling down. It's holding up okay. Ticks look all right. Okay, here we go. So notice that our VWAP is here at 600. So I'm going to put half there just in case we get stopped there. Just in case we have trouble at the VWAP, which sometimes we do. And look at that. See how it's having trouble there? It's not even getting to the VWAP. Come on. There we go. Okay, we got the VWAP, and now we should push above the VWAP. And now we can just sell into strength one at a time. Because it's very early in the day, so I don't know how far this market can go. Now we shouldn't go back down below the VWAP. I'm not really trusting this all that much here. Well, ES is pushing over the high now. Okay, so it should keep going. So what's our next signpost? Would have to be the 632 area right here. I'll still put a stop underneath the VWAP. So let's say 599 right there. And 632 is where it should go up to that red line. There it goes. Hit it. Got it. Okay, so that was that. So notice that the trick was watching that the XLK was turning. Knowing that the XLK was turning, that's what was setting up the NQ right there. I got a little bit on the ES as well earlier. That's 1400. So we're almost at 5,000 very early in the session, which is good, right?